Hi guys, happy Friday. My name's Elizabeth from KTC Creations Crochet. I am here for a second time today. I know I've already uploaded a yarn haul from Premiere that I got, a small yarn haul. If you have time to go watch it, definitely go watch it and show it some love. If not, stay here for this one. I have several things that I have finished. I have a few works in progresses and just kind of like an update chit chat type of video. It's been a while. Life got crazy between sports and doctors and work and everything in between. I really haven't had time to focus much on crocheting as much as I normally do. I am trying to get back into the focus of relaxing and having me time, making my priorities a priority, if that makes sense. Crochet is always a priority to me. I don't just do it to sell it. I do it because I love it and it kind of de-stresses me and brings me down. So it helps me. If you see me looking down, I am looking at my notebook. I do have things wrote down. I will try to show the Instagram post for some of the patterns that I've done, and then I will also link everything down below in the description box. So I did take part of the Share the Love challenge by Stacy from Stacy Makes and from April by the Cozy Buckeye. I'll insert a picture somewhere over here of the challenge that they're doing. They are asking you to find 5 free patterns that you have never done before, make them, show the creator love, and then tag 5 friends. There are some more rules. I don't know all the rules off the top of my head, so I will post it here for you to view. I will also tag Stacy and April so that you can go take a look at it and maybe participate and enjoy. And then after this, I will share all of the items on my Instagram as well and tag the creators of the patterns as well as Stacy and April and the Share the Love picture that they have with all the rules and everything. So to get started, I found these they're called mini leggy frogs. They are crocheted by Claudia. Super, super cute. They're gonna make the most adorable keychains. So I did make 3 of these, but one I almost ran out. I was playing Yarn Chicken. It was really late last night, so I'm just gonna finish that tonight. And then I made another one, but I do believe my cats got a hold of it. So we're gonna say that one is a cat toy now. But instead of doing safety eyes, I just embroidered the eyes for this. And I'm gonna put it on a keychain and it'll go on my keychain stand. Like I said, this is a free Instagram pattern by Crocheted by Claudia. And it's so cute. I even think it'd be cute if you added like little butt cheeks, but it's very cute. And this is worked up in Premiere Parfait Chunky. And then the eyes are just stitched on with Red Heart. Free pattern. And then I found Naughty Nat. I had a lot of success at my last market with my Pokemon. I only took Squirtle and Pikachu. But these are like little pocket Chunkymon. And she calls this one Shadow Ghost. But it's so cute. And this is also made with Parfait Chunky. I did highlight with red behind the black safety eyes. And then these are all, I don't want to give too much away so you can go get the pattern, but this is all yarn too. So the mouth and the teeth are all yarn. It comes with this cute little tail. Well, it doesn't come with it. You make this cute little tail. And then the ears. I did make a second one, but last night I was getting tired. So it's all done except for the tail and the mouth. So I will finish this one also tonight, and I will go ahead and put those in my bin of completed items for the craft fair. For these, I don't know if I'm just gonna like toss them in a bin or if I'm gonna actually add a keychain to them and make them kind of a backpack buddy, because they are cute. I do plan on making all the Chunky Mon that she has available, but I will be chunky. So they will be smaller than probably what you see on Instagram or somebody else makes. Plus, I do crochet tight, so it makes things smaller, which is fine. I am a tight crocheter though. That's something I'll always admit to. And then you have the Itty Bitty Simple Dino. And this pattern is by Casey Bell. I want to say that's how you say it. Another free pattern on Instagram. It's super, super cute. It's just a chunky dinosaur with bobble legs. And then these are all bobbles. So these are mini bobbles and these are regular bobbles. But it was so cute, worked up super quick. This will probably go in, you know, the $6 bin, $8 bin maybe. But yeah, just something super cute, super tiny. I thought about embroidering eyes on this because, you know, littles. So I might make a couple more in a couple different colors, and I may embroider the eyes on the next one. But that is the super cute Itty Bitty Simple Dino by Casey Bell. And then we have, I did make this, but I can't consider it a finished item because I can't decide if I want to felt the eyes or if I want to embroider the eyes. But it will be a keychain. It is an alien keychain. I don't know if you can see its little head, but I can't decide if I want to felt or embroider the eyes on. And this is an alien keychain. This is by Pretty Moon Creations on Instagram. I'll insert a picture here so you can kind of see what it looks like with the eyes, but this will also be a keychain for the keychain rack. Super cute. Another free pattern, never made before. Works up super quick, super easy. I did have some issues when it came to the legs. I feel like either my stitch count was off or I read the pattern wrong. These were a lot of late night crochet sessions that I had when everybody was asleep and I could just focus on me. So that's also in the dark with my bedside light on, but this purple is kind of hard to see. Now this was that you can get from the Dollar Tree. So this was made from the Dollar Tree collection of Parfait Chenille. Super cute. I'm so excited for that one too. And then I don't play a lot of video games. Well, I haven't in years until recently. My kids got me playing Grow a Garden on Roblox, however you say it, and I'm obsessed. But that's besides the point. But this is Miffy. A lot of people will know who Miffy is. I honestly had to look it up because I have no idea who it is, but I liked the pattern. I thought it was going to be super simple. I had white in my scraps, so I was like, oh, I'll just go ahead and finish that ball out, and I did. I played Yarn Chicken a little bit, but I did get it done. This is Miffy by Nikki Monetesco. I want to say that's how you say it. But so cute. And this is the thicker Sweet Snuggles. Yes, Sweet Snuggles from Michaels is what this is done in. And I did use my kawaii eyes, and I just gave it a little X for a nose. But I think it's super adorable. And then the next one is called a Mini Elephant. It's by Nooks and Hooks. And I just love this elephant. I thought about when I make, because I want to make a couple more of everything here, I thought about maybe adding a little pipe cleaner in the nose so it's kind of flexible, but then I'm like, I don't know, because I don't like when the pipe cleaner can poke out. But it's got this little bitty tail and these big chunky ears, but it's so cute. And this is also made in Parfait Chunky. And like I said, this pattern is by Nikki, oh sorry, that was the last pattern, Nooks and Hooks. Too many N's in there. And this is called the Mini Elephant. But I love it. I don't remember the colorway on this one. I do want to say this was the newer Parfait Chunky line that they just came out with, but I did put yarn up, so I'm not 100% sure what this yarn color is. And then another one that has been saved in my Instagram forever is Tilly the Triceratops. And this is a free pattern. You do have to go to her Instagram page and then go to her link tree and click out from there. But it is advertised on Instagram as a free pattern. And that's, like I said, Tilly the Triceratops by Pink Tomato Crochet. And I'm obsessed with dinosaurs at the moment. I'm in my dinosaur era. I just keep making dinosaurs. It's probably because Crochet Grove keeps releasing all these cute dinosaur well, not packs, but patterns with the itty bitties and whatever. But this one's cute. So I made this. And this is also made from Neon, Parfait Chunky, and this is the emerald and the white, of course. Safety eyes, really cute. It's got a cute little butt. These are the bobble stitches, but you surface crochet on the crown, which I really like. I don't like sewing the pieces on, so anything that I can surface crochet on, I'm definitely going to surface crochet. But yeah, I love this. So these are all of the little free patterns that I got. Like I said, I got to finish this. So I do have more than 5, but I have 7. So anyways, super fun. It's a great idea. I love that they're sharing the love. I love that I'm actually going into my Instagram and finding the patterns that I've been saving and haven't been touching. There's still several in there that I'm gonna get to. So this might be like a weekly thing where you see the free patterns that I've done. But yeah, they're all free patterns on Instagram. Tilly's the only one that you have to go to the account and click on and go out to her link. And make sure that you comment below if you've done any of these patterns or if you have any additional free Instagram patterns that I may be interested in doing, or tag me on Instagram. All my information's listed on my account, so if you have anything that you want to share, definitely share, because I'm enjoying making these free patterns, and I think a lot of other people are as well. We're sharing love. That's what's most important. So we'll move on. So I do have a few works in progresses. I have them wrote down as well. I have been watching a lot of YouTube versus crocheting because I really don't have time. So I'm getting inspiration from a lot of the people that I follow, like Stacy and April and Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast. So Terry had been making this emotional support chicken, and then I started seeing other people were making the emotional support chicken, and then I seen more people making the emotional support chicken. So I jumped on the bandwagon, and I'm like, I don't know what colors I want to make it. I was going to make it green because it's my favorite color, and then I found this variegated yarn that I really like, and it's not green at all, it's blues. So then I'm like, I want to use this because I've had this skein forever. So I started it. It's a work in progress, but as you can see, so this is the right way, and then this is the wrong way, but it's nowhere near finished. So I still need to add the neck and then the head, and then somehow it's all going to sew together and it's going to be a beautiful masterpiece. Right now, this is not a crochet top. This is going to be an emotional support chicken. The yarns are a mismatch of all different yarns. So some are I love this yarn, like this down here. Some are Red Heart, some are Loops and Threads. I've just kind of just been picking out of my stash, but these are the colors that I set on. So, sorry, there's something right here. So you have the blue, and then this is the original color that I love so much. So I've just been trying to match the blues and the gray to match the I love this yarn down here. But yeah, so I mean, it's not going to be super big, but it's going to be super cute. So, and this will probably be mine. Nobody's going to get this, but you can see like the little feathers. This is a paid for pattern. I did buy this off Etsy, but this is the Emotional Support Chicken, and this is by the Knitting Trila on Etsy, and it does say like the original and legal pattern. But yeah, it is a paid for pattern. So I'm very excited to get this finished. Another one from Terry. So Terry found this blanket on, I guess, a mandala group on Facebook. And it's a corner to corner blanket, and she made her own type of version of it, I do believe. And so I don't own any mandala cakes. I do own other cakes, but I did want to do the mandala brand. So this is this C2C mandala blanket. Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast has a tutorial on her Facebook. It's like I don't know, I think there's like 3 or 4 different videos. I know she has it left-handed and right-handed. So I went out and I bought some mandala cakes. My daughter and her boyfriend are in the process of buying a home, and she always says she wants a blanket. So I was watching YouTube one night while they were over, and she seen the blanket on YouTube on Terry's page, and she was like, oh, I love the way that that's working up. So I was like, I'm gonna surprise them and I'm gonna make it for them. So this is the mermaid color. I did let her, I sent her a link and I said, here, go on there and pick a couple colors that you might like, or a couple skeins that you might think would go together, or a skein that you like and a skein that he likes. And she picked this one, and I forget the other one, but it was out of stock. So right now I have I have 2 skeins of the mermaid, and then I need to get 2 more skeins. But this is going to be like their housewarming gift. I'll try to show you the best I can, but I'm going to have to get more space here in this area. As you go, you can kind of see it's making diamonds, and it's, like I said, you start down here, and then it's a crochet. You don't ever unhook. So Terry shows you how to work it up to where it's all one piece. And then when you get the length that you want, she shows you how to come over and start expanding on the width and then working down the length again. I haven't gotten there, but this is going to be for my daughter and her boyfriend when they move in. I wasn't gonna tell them, and then last night my daughter was here and it was sitting on the kitchen table because I brought it in from the car. I've been working on it in the car while I'm running kids places, and she was like, ooh, what is that? I like that color. And then she's seen it, so I told her. So she knows, but he doesn't. So there's that. And if you've watched any of my YouTube shorts, or if you follow me on TikTok, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am currently working on a Graphgan Bobs Burger blanket. I am totally obsessed with Bob's Burger. I think I watch it far too much for someone who is my age, but it's great, and I can put it on at any time. And although I've seen all the episodes, I always go back. I have already finished Tina. It's on my Instagram, it's on my YouTube shorts, it's on my TikTok, but I'm now working on Linda, and this is messy. It's a Graphgan, so it's always messy, but hang on, let me take the hook out. Linda is coming out, and remind you, I have a lot of ends to still sew in. Once I get to the halfway mark, once I get to her glasses, I'll stop I'll sew in all the ends at the bottom, and then I have from the glasses up to sew in. But this is Linda. It's a Graphgan. This is my, well, Tina was my first ever Graphgan, and Linda is my second, but I've never done Graphgan, so I did watch a few YouTube tutorials, but eventually all of them are going to be sewn together into a blanket, and I cannot wait. So yeah, it's messy at the moment, very, very messy, but it's a labor of love. I don't expect this to be, well, Linda will be finished soon, but I don't expect the blanket to be finished anytime soon. Maybe by the end of the year, maybe by the beginning of next year, because these are all single crochets. So, I mean, it does take a while, and then you're reading it, and it's not something I can work on while I'm dropping off or picking up the kids or waiting for somebody to get off work. This is something I have to work on in my free time. And like I said, I rarely get free time. So I've been working on this one, I would say, for a month, and I think it took me 2 months to finish Tina. So yeah, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be my present to myself, and I'm so excited. But yeah, so that kind of wraps up my makes this week and my works in progresses. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I'm going to try to get back on every Friday and show you what I've completed. If not, I will try to pop in some other time. But I definitely look forward to finishing my Bob's Burger blanket with you. I definitely look forward to sharing more of the Share the Love challenge with you, and my daughter's blankets, and this emotional support chicken whenever it gets done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I did post a yarn haul before this, and then I will see you guys next week.